Hey, my name is Matt, and welcome to the Fingerville Five. Today, I want to talk to you about how to make sure who are we following, and how to keep that faith and stay strong in we are following. So, first of all, to follow Jesus, we have to believe in Him. Very critical right there. We have to have a personal relationship and talk to Him a lot. And how do we do that? How do we talk to Him, stay close to Him, and follow Him? And that is doing a lot of praying and coming to church, reading the Bible. You got to have that personal relationship to Him to know Him and to be able to follow Him. So I know it's easy to do, and everything is out of sight, out of mind. You put stuff off, you have distractions. You say, I'm going to skip this reading this week. Next thing you know, it's 3, 4, 5 weeks and you hadn't read a single word. So, we have to do what He tells us, and that is get familiar with His word and the laws and not our own. We seem to have our own rules we want to follow. We need to be consistent and don't come around every 6 months, 2 times a year, and still think you're a true follower. Can your friends, family, co-workers see a change in your life? If you're a follower and you claim to be a follower, can people see that change in you? And a lot of times you don't see a lot of change in people, but people who really try, you will see that change. And something that I've seen this week is if you're following Jesus isn't changing you, you might not be following Jesus. If you're following Jesus isn't changing you, you might not be following Jesus. So in 1 John 2:10, anyone who loves a fellow believer is living in the light and does not cause others to stumble. In 1 John 3:23, and this is His commandment, we must believe in the name of His Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another just as He commands us. So there's a lot of commandments right there, and it's telling us not to cause other believers, people who's trying to make them stumble. Don't try to get them to do something that we know is bad. There's right and wrongs of everything. So we know what's not right, and we don't want to hurt those people that's really trying to follow Jesus the right way. I really believe if we get closer to God, it makes us better people. We will know right from wrong and trust our decisions. Do not trust our decisions, but His. We will have that conviction that will make us feel uncomfortable. So if we're following Him, we're getting closer to Him. When we do something bad, everybody slips up. We'll feel that. We'll know how to get back on track. That's what we want. So that's all this week, and I hope y'all have a great week and try to get closer to Him. And thanks for watching the Fingerville Five.